Hey fourth graders, welcome to Unit 3, Lesson 19. Today we're going to be estimating with real-world situations. Up top I have a chart with a variety of school supplies and it also includes their prices. We're going to be looking at a couple of different situations to see if each kiddo would have enough money to purchase the items they would like to. So the first one says Sylvia has $5 to buy a t-shirt. Will she have enough left to buy a box of markers? Well, if I look back up in the chart, I see the gym t-shirt here represented, and it costs $3.50 to buy one of those. So with $5 that Sylvia has, and $3.50 is already a really nice rounded number, I know that she would have... Let me show you the math here. We're working with decimals. This is exciting. So she would have, you got to bring that decimal point down, $1.50 left if she wants to try and purchase a box of markers. Well, now let's go back up to the chart. So she's already paid for the t-shirt by subtracting that $3.50. The markers cost $1.49. So yes, she would have enough to buy a box of markers, but just barely, and she'd end up with 1 cent to buy nothing. Let's look at the next situation. Bailana has $4. She wants to buy a combination lock, pencil box, and a notebook. Does she have enough? All right, well, let's look back in the chart. Combination lock is $2.89. Well, that's not a very nice number to work with, so I'm actually just going to round that up to about $3. I rounded to that front end number. So then let's look at the other ones here. She also wanted a pencil box. Pencil box is 70 cents. Okay, so far she spent about, remember I'm estimating, $3.70. And then she still wants a notebook, and a spiral notebook costs 89 cents, which she only has $4, and we only have 30 cents left to spend. And if the notebook costs close to 90 cents, no, she will not have enough. She either needs to go ask her parents for more money or borrow from a friend or save up a little bit more. She would not have enough to buy those 3 items. Now, we move on from the real-world situations with money and deciding if we have enough to spend on what we need. And we're moving into, instead, this table shows a variety of U.S. national parks, and it shows the total area of those parks in acres. Acres is another unit of measurement. It's a large unit of measurement when talking about how big something is, and it equals 4,840 square yards. So an acre is very large. So we have the park names here, the state that it's located in, and then the total amount of acres, so how big that park is. The question here says, which is greater, the area of Big Bend National Park or the combined area of Channel Islands and Isle Royale parks? Estimate the difference and explain your thinking. All right, so keywords here in our problem, which is greater, so we're comparing. And then obviously the keywords are going to be the national parks that I need to look at. And then the next keyword, combined area. So I'm comparing one park to the combined area of 2 different parks. Another keyword here, I'm going to be estimating the difference to explain my thinking, so I won't be finding exact numbers. So Big Bend National Park is located here right at the top of our chart. That one is 801,163 acres exactly. I'm going to use some front-end estimation and round that to about 800,000. Remember, it said estimate the difference, so I'm looking for about how many acres they are. Then let's look for the next park, Channel Islands, located here, Channel Islands. So 249,561 for the Channel Islands. So rounded, I'm going to round that to 250,000. So that's an estimate. Then I'm looking for Isle Royale. Right here. Okay, so that one is exactly 571,790 acres I'll round that to about 570,000. Okay, so now I need to compare these two parks, except one is just the first park, and then the other two I have to combine those. So combined together, I need to add them. So zeros here, another 0. 7 and 5 give me 12. And then 5 plus 2 plus 1 gives me 8. Okay, so it's about 820,000. So the combined areas are greater. So here, let me walk you through my thinking to explain. First, I found the approximate acreage of Big Bend National Park, which is about 800,000. Then I found the approximate acreages of Channel Islands and Isle Royale National Parks. I combined those two because it asked for the combined area. Then after I added, I found that that was about 820,000 acres. So then I found that the combined area of the two parks is greater than the acreage of Big Bend National Park. All right, so now we're going to be using the same table as we did before about the national parks, but this time I have a new question. This one says, estimate the total area of the 3 largest parks listed in the table. Show how you estimated. Okay, so I'll just be showing my work off to the side to solve this one. Keywords here, I need the total area, so I'll be adding. Estimate, so I'll be rounding. And then I need 3 of the largest parks. Okay, so let's take a look here. Already I can tell I'm basically going to be looking for which numbers come all the way out the furthest, because that means they're in larger place values, like the millions. So here I see one that's already in the 8 millions, so that's going to be the largest. I'll round that to about 8,500,000 acres. And that is the gates of the Arctic in Alaska. That makes sense that one's huge. Then the next greatest would be, so we're already down to the 1 million, but 1 million, and then this next number has a 5. That's larger than the others. So I'll round that to about 1,500,000. And then I'm comparing these two because we're still in the millions place, but I noticed that this one's larger because of the 2 in the 100,000s place versus a 0 in the 100,000s place. So I'll round that to about 1,200,000. So now I have to find the total area of the 3 largest. So I checked this off. I found my 3 largest. Now I just need to add to find the combined, or the total area. So all these here will be zeros until I get to the 100,000 place. So then I have 5 plus 5, which is 10, plus 2 is 12, carry the 1, got my comma in there. 1 plus 8 is 9, plus another 1, 10, plus another 11. So the total area of the 3 largest parks is 11,200,000 acres. Woo, that is huge. All thanks to that huge park in Alaska. All right, also on your assignment today, 4th graders, you're going to find some problems just like this, where they say estimate and then find the exact answer. On the previous slides, I've just been using estimation, but this time I'm going to be using both, estimation and then finding the exact answer. So I'll start with the estimation piece. So I have here 4,251 plus 2,947. So with estimation, 4,251, I look at the 4 first, look next door, the 2 will not bump it up. So that's about 4,000. Then the next number, 2,947, I'm going to start with a 2 out front, look next door, a 9 will bump it up to a 3, so 3,000. So here is my estimation. So my answer should be about 7,000. So let's check and now find the exact. 1 plus 7 gives me 8. 5 plus 4 gives me 9. 2 plus 9 gives me 11, carry the 1. And 1 plus 4 gives me 5, plus 2, 7. Put in my comma, 1, 2, 3, comma. 7,198 is my exact answer, and it is very close to my estimate of 7,000. All right, we've made it to our ticket. Yay! So I gave you the same table I was using earlier with the national parks information, and you have 2 questions to answer on your ticket using this table. Number 1 reads, which park is closest in area to the area of Canyonlands and Olympic parks combined? Okay, so this doesn't say anything about estimation. So here you're going to need to find exact answers. Pay attention to the key words combined for Canyonlands and Olympic parks. And then you're going to need to go back and find which park is closest to that answer. Number 2 reads, what is the difference between the area of Great Smoky Mountains Park and the area of Shenandoah Park? Okay, here it says check your answer by rounding and estimating. So first you're going to start by finding the exact answer. Keyword difference between, and then you have your 2 parks, Great Smoky Mountains and Shenandoah. Again, difference. Think about what that means, adding or subtracting. And then you'll just use rounding to check your work at the end. Good luck. I know you will do well.